Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperator, Rome, Invictus, Yaudheya, here on the Lord Master channel, in which the last episode didn't see too much in the way of, military action and all that, as we were still, under, high aggressive expansion at that time, in which we decided to spend our time to, to improve the economy and the manpower reserves, because we made big gains 2 episodes before, and now we're ready to make some big gains again. Not to the east though, but to the west, into the lands of the Punjab and Gandhara. So, and also one of these days, I gotta start building a road to connect Rotak and Indraprastha to there, to there. Yeah, just an alternative route. Especially whenever one day that we will take Sarasena, in which provincial rebellion is likely over there. In which we were contemplating on starting a war against Kunida, but should we turn back and say, quick, grab Sarasena, and then no one will have it. There's no fort over there. I mean, they will have a fort, but I'm just saying, like, we gotta beat them to it. Like, should we delay the war against Kunida and Kapisa in favor of taking Sarasena? I'm sure this isn't the only area that's gonna have a provincial rebellion. They too. Matter of fact, there's a better way of reading this. There, anyways. So this is gonna rebel. This is gonna rebel. Actually, rebellion's about to begin. Shh. So whose is that? Okay. You may want to turn around. Plans delayed. Head to Methora, also known as Madra. Look of here. We don't have force march ability, as far as we know. You have to go to there. And you know our armies are large, and we know that supply limit may become an issue if we're going to be fighting in areas that isn't farmland, which provides a lot of supply limit. I mean, I've been wanting to go down these innovations that reduce the war score costs, especially with change and everything, and more, lessening the impact of all. And of course, gotta have a grand theater city building one day. This is why I decided to bring in more researchers, even if some of them aren't as quite skilled, but may have a chance to get a free innovation. It's 219. So, guess we'll have to move forward to plans to get down here before it's too late, so we can get a piece of territory before we'll turn around and get to the real objective of this decade. While meanwhile, traditionalists will be in power again, as we still wait for the day where the oligarchs will return to prominence, so we can complete this task. So, Avanti is going to be the place of rebellion, but will Sarasena join, or no? Let's see what happens. in 3 months, so that means it's going to be down again, and then one more time, rebellion. So this buys us a bit of time to turn around and head to the area, and head to Indraprastha. 1 more month, and then rebellion begins. It's provincial rebellion. I don't know if it's going to be provincial, but I just noticed they raised their levy, so perhaps they saw this coming. Get ready to make a jump on it. Avanti is rebellion, but well, Salvira. Okay. I mean, we could take advantage of the situation, but the problem is, I don't want to fight, you know, against all of these. And with them being distracted, maybe we should just get back to your positions. Because I don't want that fortress being done and give us a more difficult time. Turn around. There'll be more provincial rebellions to come in the future. Meanwhile, there's a way to increase loyalty faster. As much as we like the acquisition of wealth, I want you to switch to local autonomy. Get it up a bit faster. No harsh treatment. And plus, as of this time, in a couple months or so, I will invest again in Thai's business investments. Then we can start switching focus on, alright, where should these slaves go? Because we have a slave estate now, because this increases the local slave desired ratio. We ought to build a foundry one day. In fact, let me do 2. 1, 2. Foundry. So that way, you know they want to trade in silk, so someone should get it. Why need slaves when you get a foundry? Look at it. 4 base metals, thanks to this. And among other factors to have, you know, the lower the slaves needed for local surplus thing. Which includes our Vedic faith. Because we're trying to at least get this done. And soon we will retake Sangala. In position. In position right now. Alright, start your war. Just you and Capisa. The territory that we want of Sarasana, the one we have a claim to, is going to have to wait for a little bit. As we know in Mathura, this is the holy site of Vishnu. Let's begin. They got terrible leaders with martial skills lowered, so we should manage, and we'll win it swiftly. Dogpile. Of course they're gonna get away, because they're on the road. We gotta go the long way. You'll do the siege from there. We'll do the fighting. Or maybe just go to Taxila to get ahead of time to start the siege from there. A senior citizen by the name of Madra said to, "Hey, it's the governor and commander of the levy of Kandahara. I was approached by Maharaj Senapati in private this morning." That way. In a hushed voice, he spoke of a vision of the near future, in which he was found by his loved ones having murdered by a slavering maniac. With shaky hands, he offered all his worldly goods to the state in return for our protection. Well, no doubt that you earned all this wealth through war, profiteering. So I was saying, how awful, we should take good care of him. Thank you very much. You can use those funds for, you know, all sorts of things. Ah, yes. Something to increase the food, knowing that this is going to continue to grow. We'll spend it all now on that. Okay, then we'll head to Taxila. That one's got a level 2 fort. Knock that down, and this opens our way to Taxila. These guys again. Nothing I can do about that. Oxydrake, our feudatory. I wish I had more feudatories, because there's not a lot of independent Indian states that are of our culture, which is something that needs to, needs to be thought about. We know you're of our culture, but obviously you ain't gonna win a rebellion like that. Whenever we do expand, get stronger, get into these lands, perhaps we can take a... Gosh, 30 gold. Breakthrough! Now, what is it that I want, besides reduced war score cost? Whenever we get our legion, I should consider this, but we do not have one right now. And, plenty of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need 5 innovations. Well, actually, in a year of 541, 39, all that, excluding innovations, I think we should start working on our way to increase our supply limit, reducing the fort maintenance, knowing that our country will get bigger and bigger, and there'll be more forts to maintain. And we got to reduce that maintenance to get more wealth. And then we'll have the forced march ability, because the Indian subcontinent is a large place. It's the reason why they call it the subcontinent. So it makes sense to start, moving things around. We do have the ability to build roads, but if I'm going to build roads, I need a legion for that, rather than by levy, because I don't want to hurt the economy too much due to raising up in manpower and storage and all that. So, start with this then. You're not going to take that much territory, and you already do have some degree of reduced aggressive expansion impact. Oh man. There goes our little friend here. That's alright. We can handle it. We ain't scared. Taking this, and Taxila will be ours. They're probably going to go a long way around and head to there. Alright, given the investment. They haven't fought any battles yet. When you're done with this, pull back and deal with them. Alright. Taxila is ours. Gandhara would have to be taken some later time. But do take this, though. There will be no resistance down there as far as we're concerned. And Sangala is ours again. Well, at least some of you are decent, so I want you to get down there and deal with them. Unless you want to ask nicely. Go. Alright, there they are. Yeah, that's what I thought. Our neighbors wonder is the object of envy and all about this. People speak of the superiority of Capisa. Dangerous talk. We would do well to heed the mood of the people and refocus their efforts on creating our own monument. Or else, if all fails, we could always take Taxila from our neighbor instead. We're in the process of that, actually. Wait, we already have the claim on Taxila, so I'll just say, I'm pretty sure that belongs to us. So there'll be some tyranny going on, which we know the oligarchs love tyranny. They always approve of it. Not this way. You what? You sacked the Temple of Rudra. How dare you? Savir did this. No respect for our gods. Kanika. Oh, you're a good one. What? You there. What's your senatorial influence? None, because you're abrasive. You speak well, but you're abrasive. Monotonous, so no senatorial influence. Not to mention, you ain't got no power base. Unless I put you in that office. Perhaps one day you'll be the next one. But I notice you're oligarch, but you're more than likely to become Democrat than oligarch currently. But perhaps with time and prominence, that may change. I'm just all for putting oligarchs in office, because that's just my idea. Every little bit helps to have the higher the Senate influence the characters compared to the other characters, the more seats that the party will have. Whereas we run things here. And we know that the traditionalists will soon be running things here. Well, actually, we may have an oligarch to be the co-ruler. While the Porita is the traditionalists. Armenian Civil War comes to an end. The loyalist forces led by the 3-year-old has won. What did I do? Defending interest of the Sangha. What? Because I forgot what your objective was, but we do have the approval of it. Give him something for the Freeman. Whenever we get another capital import, be sure to bring in fish for further increased national Freeman happiness. Oh, I think we got it. Knock, knock, knocka. There we go. So, we got all the incoming and outgoing trade routes here, thanks to the investments. So we got it. The conquest of Nokar has given us access to one of the best positioned cities in our times. The Luan district especially seems fit for growth, and a Lokot fort is built in its utterly indestructible. May those walls last us for 1,000 years. A walled city within a walled city. So Nokar permanently gets Lokot fort. So this adds another local building slot. Increased fort defense and the infrastructure capacity to support it. And now it's a level 3 fort. There you go. Now nobody can touch that. Even though there's no river crossing here to go through, but still. It's an accomplishment in itself. And it'll be a great and grand city, you know, one day. When we get the loyalty up and relocate that capital here. Maybe perhaps one day dedicate that a holy site to either Vayu or Eswara. One day. Just ensure its growth further. We're gonna go chase these bastards down, wherever they hide. This is the one part that needs to be taken, and its fort. Don't go into Bactriana, because that would be well of our way. They got Avanti back. Well, one day, Saracena will rebel, and we will have it one day. All we need to do is retake this and conquer Gandhara. Incoming. Stop them. We'll engage him. We're just wondering, where did the others go? Those pirates have been raiding lately. Head back there before anybody gets any ideas what they might do. Oof, corrupt. Plain speaking, though. But as we know, we'll always go for more investments. Wow. You rebelled? Yes. Rebelled against the Mauryan Revolt and whoever else. Prefer someone who is more loyal. And then this person here, even though not too prominent, but one day will. Just help the oligarchs a bit. To try to grant them more seats. I mean, the co-archon having them around helps a bit. Well, I'm the most influential here, because I'm the one who runs the place. Free claim. Well, we're all in agreement. That's good. So down there, which is no one's allied to it. Well, we got a free claim on that now, and it is part of our region. Well then, 162 pops live there. Even though it belongs to another culture group that isn't ours, but it is a monarchy. East City is just one province. There's their capital of a level 4 fort. Okay, you're next, as far as I'm concerned. You're next. Meanwhile, our tactic did a hell of a job. They stood no chance. I want you to head to there, block their mountain pass so they don't go over to the other side. We'll be heading to take this provincial capital of what's left of Gandhara, and then to take that fortress down, and we'll win. Still sticking with commerce income, as far as we're concerned. Oh, and it's starving too. Especially more so because it's winter now. So taking this fortress down should be an easy task. No food. Garrisons can't, you know, fight in their defense. So it'll be an easy job for us. So we can end it quickly. Let's see. Effects as governor, as in the whole home region of ours. Syria. Let's increase the local tax and commerce value. Let's get richer. See? They got no food left. So I don't think they should last long out there. Critical food supply reduces the siege phase timer here. Why not take control of that provincial capital as well, for measure. We're just here for Gandhara. Done and done. Okay. We want this, this, and this, and that. That jumps up to 20, which we're used to that. Because some of those areas didn't have claim on it. And we don't want that area because that's in Bactriana. We want to stay away from that. And I believe we're still in a peace extents, right? Something like that. See that reduced war score cost did for us? Has claim, major power, has balance, all that. It also was higher because of areas like these. Even then, it's still considered high because you don't have a claim on that. Well, you do, but it could have been a lot more. Do it. After a protracted conquest, we finally routed the Kunida armies and laid waste to their lands. During the sack of their capital, many important prisoners were taken. Many of them had previously held important positions in the Kunida court. They now languish in our dungeons, awaiting whatever fate we wish to impose on them. Well, as far as I'm concerned, those Greco-Indian cultures won't like it, but banish those of class and put the rest to the sword. So reduce the aggressive expansion just a little bit, for starters. But we made big gains. Get rid of that. We used to have a bunch of mills here, but at least they had the decency to build a foundry here. Because number of goods produced there needs to be up to 3. And it does have a foundry too. Okay, thank you. I'll give credit to those previous owners. Credits where it's due. What it needs now is slaves. So we gotta build mills. And we gotta have more buildings. Increase building slots and all that. And we understand that most of this territory is now largely Greco-Indian. And also they're Hellenic. Almost no Vedics live there. Well, we got the big prize, Taxila, as a reminder. For our nation, it increases research points by plus 5%. Monthly military experience goes up by 0.05%. No, not percent, but plus, you get it. And also monthly statesmanship goes up a bit as well, so everybody does their job a little better. We've been saving up some money, so I'm ready to make some investment. Not to mention this increases the size of the Gandhara. Levy size as well, since we took back areas where the Puranas live. Which you should look at the integrated cultures. They weren't as numerous as they used to be, but one day we'll be expanding into the lands where the Leveda live, which the Levy of Gandhara will get bigger and bigger. Yeah. I'm just looking. You could still embrace Buddhism as an option if you wish to switch to that, but again, no reason to. I like the Vedic faith and what's offering me from now. This will get us a lot closer to getting the next tradition. But for now, we must rest. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. Unless you take Kashmir, then to help Gandhara out, this will be less of an issue. Unless you want to switch allegiance and just say, hey, how about you come on in? But obviously they won't because of our high aggressive expansion we have now. But I'm happy we have Taxila. So again, we need to increase the number of goods produced here. So this slave pop, that's unacceptable. We got a foundry, yes, but we need a mill. So from now on, investments will go to, to this. Port up here. That's what logging camp is for. I'm going to be willing to build another slave estate down here. And do not forget that this is a trade hub of Sakala. And if I remember correctly, No, Shanghai's not one of them, but Taxila is. Taxila is a regional center of trade here. And those who have the wisdom of Taxila increases local research points there. But the problem is that the dominant culture is not an integrated culture, so we can't get the full benefit of that. Which you either do two options. Integrate the Ganara people, or assimilate, and it would be faster if you have two things. One, more commercial districts, or get a grand theater, which we don't have that innovation yet. I think we got the future planned out. Excellent. We are entering a wealthy era here. Traditionalists want to revoke that. Well, we don't want to actively make them mad, so we're gonna have to set them back, unfortunately. So they're no longer integrated. This would reduce the size. Damn it, man. A lot of things happening there. Okay, so the video are no longer integrated, so the size of the gun hardly won't be as big as it once was. We'll reintegrate them one day, especially when we take Panchanada one day. If the Mauryan Revolt still even exists by that time. Because I would love to go to war against the Mauryan Revolt just to take Magda, and that's it. And we can leave that one out there, but no, you can't. That area has grain. Grain is too important of a trade good to be left out. One day, Parthia is going to eat you up. But it's currently dealing with provincial rebellions. Chola is no longer allied with Pandya, which we know that Pandya will conquer Chola one day. And it will form the kingdom of Dravida, the homeland of the Dravidians. That's what it is, basically. Okay. Base metals that we lost, which is for light improvements. National Freeman happiness, you got him. Now I definitely got some stability around here. Armored archers. Many cultures associate archery with light skirmishing troops. Not always so. In the Mauryan military, protecting archers against the projectiles of their enemy counterparts worked admirably in concert with the system. Protected them against ground assault, so now our archers can defend themselves a little bit more. The archers are the backbone of the Indian military. And next time, archers' offense will go up, because we already have the archers' discipline. Everybody wants to be like the ace archer Arjun. So that's what I say from now on, invest in city building slots. Because building more slaves, yes, this increases the happiness. You gotta be careful though, because you got a not so happy population, which perhaps we could try to make amends with that. 1 second. Oh, the nobles. Okay, something for the nobles. Every little bit helps. Now the citizens. Get them spices. And in case it don't work, I want you to give them harsh treatment. Because that modifier... Oh, and it's got a local philosopher for the territorial provincial loyalty, but even then that ain't enough. These two cities are a problem. Not to mention different culture group, different faith. Screw it. I'm actually going to spend it. Well, I'm going to have to get the newfound popularity, use it to get more influence with time. And I may have to do it again. Every 18 slave pop. And each time you get one, the local surplus needed to be reduced. Just does that a bit by bit. But anyways, once that's done, we will complete that. Because we know that the wonders of Taxila come under our possession. While we typically rely on brawn over brain, the University of Taxila will prove to be the mightiest exception to our growing republic. We should nurture the city to reach new heights. That will happen one day. Not to mention free innovation. Get a grain. I'm sure there's improvements to build. Not to mention it's got more cities out there. These two are Alexandrias, which increases the population capacity at the civilization level. Oh Lord. This needs it. That too. My God, no farming settlement. See, stuff like that worries me. I think we can pay for another 80. And it does cost a bit of money. Do it again. And when I get the free investment, put it on there. Not worried about elephant discipline. Let me see. We do have the citizen happiness. What increases noble happiness to around? We do have it, okay. Wish we had more incense. Anything that increases slave happiness, not local, but national. I'm just looking. None of them. But loyalty of characters is always appreciated. If you can get more of these. Now, which I stated before, one day I'm gonna get you. Hold in front of the Sangha. Rashtrapalan was a sorry sight. Call with a wicked pike in hand. He said to have been ready to strike down Virasena in a brutal act of violence. Luckily, passers-by were quick enough to act to prevent this terrible deed. Now the unable has a passing judgment on the wicked Rashtrapalan. I think the judge will straighten them out. I know you won't appreciate that, but look at you. You got dementia, and you got arthritis. So I'm not concerned about possible civil war because he ain't gonna be around to live long for that. Gonna put you in. Because innovations are coming up soon. And soon we will have the ability to force march. To go around faster. The Shunga-Kalingan War. Kalinga and Moria together? What does this day come to? I don't know why, but I have a feeling that conquering Pachinada would be very good to us. You know, as in easy to deal with. Now the priority is increasing the supply limit. So don't bribe him, don't befriend him, don't do anything. He ain't gonna be around to tell about it. Oligarch will soon be in charge. Still healthy, but he's the charismatic one. Not to mention he's the party leader. Yeah, the old family head's gonna be going soon. Keep an eye on his health, though. But he's slowly coming back around because the whole accused of murder thing, he'll get over that. Hangapati is hard at work at Rotak, slowly drowning under a sea of important correspondences that need to be addressed yesterday. There's a firm knock on his door. It's Uttapadaksha, and Panjamaka, dressed in full hunting kit. Behind them in a courtyard, a scruffy pack of dogs are yapping and wrestling with each other. There are about 20 people milling about, some on horseback, but most standing on foot. Apologies for disturbing you, Pangapati, but some of us are leaving to head out to the countryside for a few days. The festival is dedicated to Parvati is almost here. It is customary for us nobles to go on hunting in honor of this sacred event. What do you say? Alright, comes pretty good. I want you to reduce the... Okay, we'll reduce the fort maintenance. So that we could get a bit more income knowing that we'd be in debt deficit. Which of course, nobody likes that idea. Not to mention it causes instability. So we'll be out of this in 2 months' time, so we'll be fine. So yeah, going on. Now, that Pangupati has agreed to join the hunt. It has been decided the party will ride out to a hunting lodge that Utpalaksha gives near Ona. That's in Kosala. Go to there. This is Kosala. And the hunting ground is over here. Kosalan, Buddhist, hunting settlement there. Anyways. There is light rain falling. One that is more annoying than anything. And within moments everyone is soaked to their skin. Everyone bears this inconvenience save Panjamaga, who keeps cursing and casting dirty looks at Pangapati, spitting loudly on the ground. Panjamaga raises his arms to the skies and swears again, turning to face Pangapati. Panjamaga points her finger and sneers. Not a cloud in the sky when we left Rotak, but now the heavens are pissing down on us. What have you done to anger Parvati? Perhaps you should have stayed home. Everyone gasps at the shocking breach of decorum. What is the matter with you? I'll just say, perhaps you're right. This is foul weather indeed. Morning. After a week of traveling, everyone has arrived to Utpalaksha's hunting lodge, and the excitement in the air is palpable. Everyone admits that life has been stressful lately in Rotak, and this trip is a golden opportunity for everyone to relax and have a good time. The hunters make camp and settle down for the evening, agreeing to break fast before the sunrise so that the hunting can coincide with the morning light. Pangapati is the first to wake, feeling well rested, and wastes no time in rousing the others. Before long, the campfires stamped out, scraps of bread and cold meat have been quickly eaten, and the hunters depart in the forest. And away we go! Let's see what happens, but since it's a hunting, I don't know if it's going to be based on martial skill like that other event that once killed a ruler that once killed the Maharaj Senapati of the Yaudheya long ago. In the end, the only thing that Pangapati would end up bringing home were more stories to be shared. It seems that Parvati did not see fit to bless him with a successful hunt today. Still, it wasn't a waste of time entirely, and none of the other hunters fared any better. Everyone was cracking jokes back at camp about their bum luck. Soon, a roaring fire was filling the air with a crackling sound, and hunters took turns describing the stags that they had seen at the edge of fields, nimbly leaping away, or bears lumbering through the brush. As the tales of bravado and daring increased, the laughter and revelry lasted long into the night. You didn't kill 2 bears, Utpalaksha. You're full of it. Tiny bit of severity. Well, that was worth it. Everyone was in a decent mood riding back to Rotak, enjoying a few moments' silence as they made their way along the roads, and before long, the gates of Kabul were visible in the distance. Home again at last. Thanks for inviting me, lads. Pangapati has returned back to Rotak, and within a few days, all the polite societies heard about everything that happened on the trip. But this is to be expected, of course. Still, despite the wagging tongues of gossiping hunters, Pangapati isn't too upset. In this magnanimous mood, his slaves began to heat up water. An hour or so later, Pangapati is enjoying a hot bath and a glass of wine in his private chambers, musing over the events of the last month. I should thank Parvati for bringing me home safely. More stability. Chain events like these are pretty rare. But it's only exclusive to Invictus, where they do have about, oh, I think at least 200 plus, maybe 300 plus, you know, flavor events. And there are some religions in the game that they do have a bit more flavor events to it, like Hellenic, Kemetic. I don't know if Vedic has one, or even Buddhism or Jainism, anything like that. But still, it was an interesting time. Near death, though, so don't do anything. Unless you have to bribe the man. And just continue to raise the money so we could build more mills. We gotta stop this food shortage problem each passing winter, and also those monsoons. Yeah, blessed monsoon. And the monsoon's rains have got to cooperate. Even more stability. There we go. No longer disloyal, because he's starting to get over the whole accused of murder. But we will lose our, lose our great team. Oh god, he's been running things. The number of seats are almost even, but leaning towards Oligarch. But Dhanananda, he served us well, and soon that will be gone. Okay. It's gone now. Peace. You've won your independence. Way to go! And you worship our gods. That's good. But I don't suppose you belong to our culture group. No, you're not. You're different. Obviously. Asking them to be a client state wouldn't hurt. Factory in revolt. I just noticed that. Taiwan and then Factory in revolt. Huge revolt. Parthia could take advantage of that if it wants to. Again. Hurry up and die, old man. Oh, he's quietly plotting. That's it. I'm bribing you. No revolt. We should consider conquering that. That would get our aggressive expansion up just a tiny bit, but we should be alright. So I think we should go beat him to it. But first, build some mills. One. Damn, how much these things cost? 140. Still going down drastically, which is again due to the Greco-Indian culture. The Greco-Indian culture, which actually, to be honest, oh hell, oh double hell. Well, we did this. That was the agenda that they wanted. Again, this thing won't expire until 2 years, so they'll soon learn to get over it. Build another mill while you're at it. I think we should go raise our levies again. With the exception of this one. Get to position, conquer Atavia. Whatever you say. It's just basically only one way to go. That's to there. And wait for Gandhara. Do not start the war until the forces of the governor arrive. Which, by the way, how's your health? Ailing. Here we go. And we'll soon have one more. Fort maintenance is about to be reduced. Small difference, but it's good. Even more supply limit. And the next innovation we get in a month or two, quick march. We're gonna miss him. He was the family head and he was one of the most prominent oligarchs there was. We know he's next. Bad health does reduce support a little. Party leader. The two party leaders are gonna run things here. Oh no, they're going the other way around. They figured it out. Now we got quick march. So we should consider that overall priming. Put that in your planning mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to start improving research at some point in future, especially those that live in Taxila. Because as good as that modifier is, you're not going to reap the full benefits because the dominant culture is not an integrated culture. Unless you want to change that culture or integrate the Greco-Indians, which there's plenty of those out there. Stability up, please. It does wonders. Hey, stop! Faster! Come on. The fall of Vaishali, the rebel slaves, sent shockwaves throughout the site. Where? Over there. Shit. Slaves said administrator, we allowed them to settle as freemen in the area, and we promised them amnesty. Without a doubt, given such demands to be seen affront to all slave owners of Yaudheya, and maybe the quickest way to end the conflict. We gotta give it a demand. So, all rebel-controlled territories will revert to our capital. Any revolting slaves as freemen. Okay. Here we go again. Back into debt. least we had our stability built. Now you people. It's too much of you for me to handle. Too many freemen. Which of course just gives us more tax and manpower, which is always fine, but damn it, go elsewhere. Quit hogging up the food. See? Get out of here. First things first. When hostilities begin, loot the city. While the main army, just go ahead and just go to the capital while I'll loot here and I'll loot that. Yeah. Good plan. Our trade agreement with the Mori and the Vault has yielded a splendid return on investment. Along with the flow of wealth between our two states, the movement of people is accelerating. Our city of Nadikagama has been blessed with fresh migrants who believe they stand a better chance of building their lives in Yaudheya. Who are we to deny them? We'll strike the earth then. I'm starting to think that after this we should consider a war against Pachanada. Because I think that the Mori revolt thing is starting to become a non-factor to us. But we're interested in this piece of territory now. It's part of... Ready? No one's gonna save you. Okay, there's two fortresses to take. I'll begin the looting here. You go on right ahead. We can't go there because of that damn fortress there. So we'll begin siege, then come over here. None shall hide. Because, you know, I'm already a corrupt person, so it can't get any worse than that. You can't pick up the cruel trait because you already have a negative trait. So I'll say screw it. None shall hide for once. Because we need the money. Because, you know, before those pops starve out here, we could, see what we would need. You got too many damn... Always go for more commercial districts. I think I know what to do. Hang on. Okay, they left their fortress. Advance then. Go loot this place. Perhaps they don't have enough money to maintain their defensive war. That's where we're at this point. Well then, that means more loot for me. Yeah, don't forget about the mills. They cost 140 each. thinking. I would build a slave estate there. Just to try to get more slave pops over, then I can move them over there. So that way it can increase this. Just need to reduce all of these. You can still move them and all that. Start 15. It needs that too. Just to get one. Difficult as this sounds. I could go out there and loot them again over and over, but I don't know if they allow that. Unless I'd be just massacring. Bad tactic, but they ain't gonna slow us down. Did you see that discipline? 130 discipline. Beginning our siege now. Give me more! Doesn't look like it provides much, but damn it, give me more! I want you to go there again. Loot that again. Because I'm a cruel bastard. I'm just doing it before the term is over next year. One. Okay, that's one. Two. Okay, invest in that. Just before we get disloyalties here, which I may have to do some decisions that's related to the Greco-Indian culture, just to get them on our side a bit. But you know, I think it would be wise if you were to integrate the Greco-Indian culture, not just for them up there, but further down, whenever we go down the Indus a bit more. I have a feeling they may or may not be more numerous than the Yaudheya culture. Can't know for sure, unless we conquer Panjanada, which is Greco-Indian culture. Any of you a bit just checking your influence. Neither of you, because you haven't been proving yourselves in popularity. But we gotta go with the younger. Again, just the idea of me saying. But hey, at least we're at Taxila just to increase their stateship a little faster. Because they've been slowly gaining seats, so we're trying to continue that trend. But, however, when they takes charge, well then, there's this increased likeliness. That's what they've decided on. In preparation. I know. No, you can only do that once. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna get rid of them now. You know, they were using that tactic and that didn't work. So, I want you to use... use bottleneck instead. Right call. The flavors that our people have grown accustomed to are tasted to become rare and rare these days. Much is chagrin upon the pot, whose breath is usually scented with the spices of distant kingdoms. As the cardamom pods and black fire begin to disappear from the markets, everyone is crying out for Yaudheya to do something, anything, to restock supplies, no matter what cost. What the cost. Ah, damn it. We have to let nature steer its course, so... Next 5 years, those citizens and nobles will not like it. And this is gonna hurt the provincial stability out there. Come here. We got another import route thanks to the Carissa districts. What do we need? Wish we had the country's same religion, happiness. Ah, fruits. Loyalty characters. Vasudev is the new family head, but he too has dementia like the previous head. No peace. You will be conquered. Parthian-Mauryan War. So... Rudian. So that means they want this part of what was left of Gadrosia. Right. That's another thing. Get a slave estate. So there's two. There'll be another mill going up, then we'll put in one more. And my term is coming up soon. Will the oligarchs rise again, or... Because we need to get them up to 50 seats to get that great benefit that we're waiting for. Of one of those tasks. God, blast it. Remember that crime. Wait for it. Alright, reduce build costs. And the nobles will be a bit more happy. Even though we ain't got no spices. Bhagavati was the previous. But just screwed them over. Just checking the senatorial influences. There's a whole party approval thing. 'Cause we know you ain't got none. We just hope for any prominent or corrupt. Well, there's that, but his popularity is non-existent. We're not looking for that right now. you want an oligarch in, you gotta pick this man here. Not ideal, but... Pagapati will do. He was the previous. Not everybody gets their chance. Who the hell are you? You're a minor character. Anybody that's got less popularity. Oh, Yaudheya culture. Oh, I shouldn't have pissed that man off. I forgot that you were the Yaudheya culture. Because, you know, it was their fault, the traditionalists. Keep that well in mind. They'll never like us, obviously. Whereas I'm pretty corrupt myself. I don't see why befriend this person would give me any benefit, but leave it. But you really want to start bribing him. Especially him. Because you do not want that man, you know. So we'll just be friends and be lifelong friends. Okay, what party you belong to? Oligarchs. We're taking this over. See, small change. Little to no difference. Just reduce that aggressive expansion. Let's see what we got. Reduce that, obviously. Mill, academy. Give it a granary. Sorry for sacking the hell out of you. This needs a logging camp. Same for that. Good thinking. Yeah, they did fine. Good on you. Hey. Disband, damn you. Too disloyal to be disbanded. Well, I gotta befriend you. Because we're still living in an era of prosperity here. I'm about to bankrupt myself. I don't know if it'll even work. I put myself into debt. Not the country in debt, but myself in debt. For that. I don't know if it'll work, since I didn't give him everything that he desired. Even though I put myself in negative money. Love saying negative money. Okay. He's okay now. Stop. Stop moving. Okay. Small bit of tyranny don't hurt no one. Damn it! Disloyal again. He's plotting quietly. Just need him on my side, that's all. Again, spending more of my personal fund that isn't getting anywhere. One more mill to going up. Okay, the Greco-Indians are starting to get over their issue now. Just need to start killing more to the local populace and whatever it needs. And we're friends. Right. Give it a month. And everything is fine now. You can disband. Oh. Whenever I have high stability again, I will think about integrating the Greco-Indians in. Since they're a different culture group, we might learn something from them eventually, you know? Okay. My newfound popularity. Although I'm in debt, which isn't good for all things considered. Still a patriot of Ganga. Doesn't cost much to get something built. Do use the influence. Put it to use. Bestowment for us all. Every head of the family will like us. Now the priority is, how do we get the slaves to come over here? Yeah, we need a great temple here as well. Because different culture is one thing, but different faith is a big issue. As far as, you know, as far as we're concerned. Because there's a lot more Hellenic Greco-Indians out here. I think building a great temple would be sensible. Jain ascetic. So these people that live over there will be converted to Jainism. I'm just looking. Slave trader would be ideal if you want to get more of them. Especially here. Don't even know what my personal focus is. Oh, it's still that. Stop right there. I don't know how long I got to live in this town, but I think you should switch your focus on. I was about to say civic, but increased a bit of national population growth don't hurt much. Finesse or charisma? You know what, go for that instead and pick that up. Because I'm the party head. That's why. My goodness, why get that? Knowing that population growth is gonna be real. These nobles is another factor. We should increase the slave desired ratio around here. More slaves are needed so I can start. So that way over time we can get more of them. And then we'll start moving them around. Our ongoing attempts to woo the highly skilled stateswoman Sangi have encountered a hitch. Being a true woman of the people, Sangi has decided to invest in the creation of a beautiful monument to please the Yaudheyan people. To complete this mammoth task, she requires a large number of able-bodied souls. If we were to provide such assistance, Sungi would surely be in our debt. Inflammation and dysentery. Corrupt and all that. Why not? It's 5,000 manpower. We're not at war at this time, so it's likely that our next war will be against Pajanada. Because we need to take that, and we got to reintegrate the Yaudheya people. We've got to do that. Because it's the only way to get to this. So we can't complete that unless we get this. Despite your good intentions to try to build support there in long term, but it would be all for naught without them. So I think we should switch our focus. Forget about Patliputra for a while. Because I'm not conquering Manga until this is part of that. Raja. Yeah. That could be useful. And don't forget, Mora isn't as strong as it used to be, so I don't think you should be that deathly worried. And we know that Shunga isn't becoming an up-and-comer, and Salvira Revolt. I just noticed that. Oh. Oh no. Parthia revolted. Because I knew there were some losses to the trade goods that are valuable to me. Well, shit. More opportunities for me. Because I would so love to get out, grab Saudasena, and then get out. That would mean we would have to appoint a new governor of Avanti for Yaudheya. When I look at us, so now we are the second most populous Indian state. Okay, we've lost all the good benefits here, so. Aha. Citizen happiness. Slave happiness through olives. That's where you get them from. But that's in the areas of Persian revolt, so you're not going to get much. Parthian revolt. We need that archer discipline. Aha. Country's same religion happiness helps. Big time. Dates, for God's sakes. You definitely need them. Yeah. I think we have no choice but to get the Veda people back. Gotta reintegrate them again. It's definitely gonna hurt our stability, but you need it for the, you know, the which again, there aren't as numerous as the Greco-Indians, but they lost their citizenship and they're not going to get over that. We gotta get them back on our side. Hey, wait a minute. That reminds me. Gandhari. Greco-Indian. Just wondering, where would our people go if we were to colonize? Just in theory. Because they'd be setting us in places that I really don't really much. Ooh. Come on. Oh, man. I'm just replying to a text to one of my friends. Give me a moment. Yaudheya culture embraced. So, gee, this is faster than before. Progress changes. Moment. Look, they are an integral part of what makes Yaudheya strong. Whether these people like it or not, get over yourselves. There will be one of us again. And it's a vital part for this. All we need to do is, again, this will likely be for the next episode, conquer Pachanada. Because I'm starting to believe that the Moorian forces and the Moorian revolt are going to be a non-factor. Because they're still at war with Moria. And also distracted by Parthians who are aimed to conquering them. But they're also distracted by the Parthian revolt, so there's a lot of things going on here. Citizens euphoric. You come in. Now you're fully integrated again. Give it some time. You'll like us again. Stone and wild game lost. Made some difference, but not by a lot. Come on in, people. Pandya. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. By Shiva, by Vishnu, just say it correctly because Pandya is knocking on our door now. But we're currently trade partners. But they do not like us for aggressive expansion, so they do not have a cast spell on us yet. But we should look to improve relations with them because I'm a little, you know, because we're both competing powers here. We do not compare against them. So. Who are these people? Who's their conqueror? We do not wish to make enemies with them, but one day we should, you know. We don't have any claims on against them, so we should consider, you know, taking that part. But not yet there. All the more reasons. Give him another library. It's okay. Needs every 15 slave pop to get this done. And then we need additional 15, another 15 more. Oh, now it jumped up a lot better than it was in the past. So again, it's like we gotta consider taking all of these, especially urban planning. It would help us a lot better. So now I'm starting to become afraid of Panya. They do not have a claims on us yet, but it seems they're hell-bent on conquering the subcontinent for themselves. They conquered the south. We've not conquered the north yet. We're in the works of that. Parthia did get what they wanted out of this. Hold on, this is new to me. Caravella was fast asleep in his chambers when all of a sudden there were loud screams and sounds of breaking furniture, ripping Caravella from his reverie. There was a flash of steel, and a few frantic moments later, Caravella's bodyguards were holding Chitrangada on the ground. What came next was a story so ridiculous, so strange that for a moment I thought that he was still dreaming. But no. This actually happened. It appears that Chitrangada was clearly a simpleton, had purchased a gigantic tuna in a fish market and had brought it to Rotak as a present. How he managed to sneak past my sentries in the middle of the night remains a mystery. When pressed for more details, Chitrangada keeps solving the same story. It's the biggest fish I've ever seen, Caravella. I just had to give it to you. I didn't mean any harm. Honest. In fairness, next to his feet is the truly largest tuna I've ever seen. Oh, he's very loyal to me, so. Ah! Don't kill him. I'll just say, because he's very loyal to me, as he has every right to be loyal, because of all this. grateful family married the ruler and all that. Granted him office say, guards, beat this idiot with the tuna and throw him over the street. It's not gonna get worse or any better, so we should give this a try now. I want you to start moving some slaves around here. Because we've got 4 and 5 there. Okay, let's do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15. Okay, now over here. We're gonna move some slaves. Nobody from Sangala, okay? Yep. We're gonna get it. There we go. This can be resolved a little later. Smooth silk from Sangala. As we remind ourselves. The former capital of Parava. Sangala is one of the preeminent cities, and not just of West Punjab, but in all of the Indus River Valley. While it is known as the center of Buddhism, not anymore, well, it is better known for its gloriously profitable textiles and silk, even though this already has a modifier because Parava did it first. But do it anyway. Makes it feel like it's worth the reward. Sakala was the former capital of our enemies in Parava. It is now come to our possession. Her textiles are far beyond any city in the whole of Bharat. Her glory surpasses the capabilities of the cities in Malaya. It is only right that we continue to glory of Sakala to the new era of leadership under us. Sakala shirts, skirts, and socks for all. Yeah, this doesn't override it. But it's nice that you did. Since you inadvertently, give yourself a building site because you moved pops over, so in this case, oh yeah, needs a great temple. That's why we wanted it, out of it. Go to the tavern, why the hell not? While meanwhile, the wonders of Taxila has come to our possession. While we typically rely on brawn over brain, the University of Taxila proved to be the mightiest of exceptions in our growing republic. We should nurture this city to reach new heights. So, we're going to spend 200 gold with this. Taxila is revitalized, which increases its research points, civilization level, and local noble desired ratio for the next 5 years there. And a free innovation, most importantly. Taxila, or as we call it Taxila, is the place to be for any student, teacher, or educational persons. While we are, of course, not as interested in pen and paper as we are sword and spear, we would be remiss to neglect on the historic and wondrous city that Taxila is and its accompanying university. If only there were a book on the art of war. Now we need to get these two down, and then we get to have that. Once everything's on our control. Slave output increased. When we get those next 4 innovations, unless we get lucky with a free one. So by the time we reach 552, approximately, can't be guaranteed though. We're gonna get this to have population migration speed increased, reduced build cost, reduced cost to build roads, because I know I want to build some roads. Urban planning especially, furthering the reduction of build costs, increased population capacity, more city building slots, population promotion speed, because, that whole, Vedic faith with its, with this reduced population promotion speed, we're going to increase that. We're breaking barriers here. And as well as the monthly food modifier to go up to support all this. And you can't have rural planning as the benefits that it has. And then one day we gotta go this way. Even more promotion speed, and then that. That one would be far more important. So, that's what we have planned in the next episode. Because as our manpower continues to grow just a little bit more, since we've reintegrated the Yaudheya people, the size of the Gunhar levies have increased again. And we're looking to take areas that is generally Greco-Indian, which can be a bit problematic, but most of them are a mix of Prawns and Yaudheya down there. Two integrated cultures, and this will further increase the size of the levies. Oh, and don't forget to take that area, because that's in our back door. That needs to be taken care of. So that means there's going to be a levy there and levy there. There and there. So that means when it's time to raise, you need to put one army here and the other over there. Their capital is over here. It's got a fort. And we'll have little support from Oxidrak here. So we're going to be moving on up, and once we get to Pachanagara, this will give you the completion of the mission here, but I don't want to complete that without that. We need to have that military bonus and cultural happiness bonus for that. And to do so, we got to give the oligarchs more seats, but it's hard to do. Because there's not a lot of people that can compare to how the traditionalists aren't as prominent as but the Democrats have the best senatorial influence that there is. They're hard to beat because they got good speakers. And the only way to get that is to get more popularity. And our good governor, though depressed, he's still relatively popular, especially that he's got many loyal veterans with him. Not to mention we're friends, but still. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, you get the idea of what is to come in the next episode. Pandya is the one to fear now. I fear Pandya more than Parthia. Because Parthia isn't going to the subcontinent anytime soon. So we need to expand, get down to the Indus, all the way to the end of the Ganga, before we start fighting against Pandya in a series of wars to determine who is the master of the subcontinent. So we hope you people will join us in the next episode. But until then, so long for now.